Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we will be talking about one of the queries that I got to have from one of you. That is, this is something we have previously discussed as well, but yet again we'll go back to the basics. That is with respect to how did I improve myself from the examination of 2022 to 2023, where I qualify all the stages and crack the examination. So, coming back to the basics of my first attempt. So, as most of you would have known, I have discussed that CSAT was one of the crucial factors, which was like the deciding factor for my preliminary examination. So, the first attempt it is in the CSAT part that I could not qualify for the eligible marks, and I was above the cutoff for the GS paper 1 in the preliminary examination. So initially, I felt very disappointed. So as any person who joins the preparation, my assumption was also that I'll crack the examination in the very first attempt itself. But that did not materialize, and it's a realization that comes to like so many aspirants after they write the examination. So I felt disappointed, but then I started analyzing and I started understanding the reason why I did not crack the examination, and also why it was a good reason for me to not crack in that particular attempt, because I had not given enough focus to the main examination as such. So I was preparing at home for the preliminary examination, like in my first attempt, and I was feeling that I was writing answers to myself. I was getting it corrected, uploading it in some platforms and getting it corrected and all. But I was not really being with the real competitors. I was not being with the other candidates. I was not writing in an exam like environment, etc., which certainly affected my preliminary examination. So that's the first learning that I got regarding the examination overall together, that you need to write the exams, the mock exams, in an exam like environment itself, so that you feel the competition, you feel the pressure, you feel the inconveniences, and then still write the paper and complete it. The second thing is regarding time itself, because I was giving myself enough and more time to write the examination, but in the real case scenario, you may not get that much time to write the examination. So that is one realization that I got when I got out of my comfort zone and wrote the examination in an exam like environment. And the third, I decided to go to a place where they're offering all these test series, and I can certainly write and prepare with the timetable. I prepare myself, but then write the test series with other people who are competing with me, or I am writing in an external condition where there is a exam like situation, exam like pressure, the exam like timing being kept, etc., which certainly really helped me. And regarding CSAT, or one of the weak areas that you might have, you might be giving focus to it, but not enough focus, as much focus as required for you to clear that particular paper. I was not giving that. So I started analyzing and giving enough and more time to the CSAT part of the preparation. So if one of you have a weak areas, it is more than important to give enough time to that particular area, because without that you will not be able to go forward. And so likewise, when my preliminary examination did not go off well, I started focusing on all the aspects of the examination, including interview, including giving thoughts as to what will be my hobbies, what will be the answers that I give in the interview, if certain questions are asked regarding my personality, etc. So as you can see, I started focusing on preliminary, main, as well as the interview part of the examination, so that I ensure that if I clear the preliminary part, I am able to crack all the other stages of the examination as such. And also, one of the things that you can be very clear about is that you have to have enough time dedicated to all the different aspects of the examination. And when you are trying to improve certain areas, try to have a comprehensive overview, try to have different perspectives put into it, and give your best. When you're giving an attempt, give your best in all the different aspects of the examination, so that you don't miss out on any one particular element that pulls you back and puts you out of the competition as such. So this is the realization that I had. This is the strategy that I adopted after my failure in the first examination, or the first preliminary examination. And this realization, I think, will certainly answer your query with respect to how to improve from one particular attempt to the next, so that you ensure that the mistakes are covered up and a good sort of analysis happens, and that the next attempt that you give is your best attempt, and that you need not give any other attempt, or you see the best results in that particular attempt itself. So that's all for the day. I hope I answered your query, and I hope you guys are preparing really, really well. If you have any queries with respect to any part of preparation, do get in touch with me. I'll be ready to help you. So that's all for the day. Until the next video, it's a goodbye from me. Thank you so much.